Picture a small, quiet town in Wisconsin, Plainfield. The kind of place where everyone knows each other, where doors are left unlocked at night. But in the 1950s, this peaceful community became the setting for one of America's most disturbing true crime stories. Let me tell you about Ed Gein, a man whose horrific acts would later inspire classic horror films like Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Growing up, Ed lived an isolated life with his domineering mother Augusta, who preached to him daily about the evils of the world, especially women. When she died in 1945, something in Ed snapped. Living alone in their decaying farmhouse, Ed's obsession grew darker. He began grave robbing, but that wasn't enough. In 1954, he committed his first murder, Mary Hogan, a local tavern owner. 3 years later, he killed Bernice Warden, a hardware store owner. But it wasn't just the murders that shocked the community. When police finally searched Ed's house in 1957, what they found was beyond anyone's worst nightmares. Furniture and clothing made from human skin, body parts preserved in boxes, faces used as masks. The quiet handyman they all knew had been living in a house of horrors. What makes this story even more chilling is how Ed would casually visit his neighbors, drink coffee with them, babysit their children, all while harboring these unthinkable secrets. He was the inspiration for Norman Bates, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill, fictional characters whose real-life inspiration was far more terrifying. Ed Gein spent the rest of his life in mental institutions, dying in 1984, but his legacy lives on as one of America's most notorious killers, proving that sometimes the scariest monsters aren't the ones in movies. They're the quiet neighbors living right next door.